Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest video game to grace this floating rock has just turned 20 years old. Delicious. Yesterday, Kingdom Hearts 2 turned 20 years old, first released December 22nd, 2005, over in Japan. Hard to believe that this game is now 20. It seems like it's becoming old and crusty, but man, has it held up. I think all of the Kingdom Hearts games have aged incredibly well considering their age. They are getting older as the years go on. Kingdom Hearts 2 has probably aged the best out of the lot, in my opinion. But honestly, even though the first game's got a few quirks to it, it still holds up incredibly well in 2025. This one here, though, is special because I'm sure, like many of you guys, this was the video game that made you fall in love with the Kingdom Hearts series. Now, I first played Kingdom Hearts 1 around the time that it released, as I got my PlayStation 2 back in 2002. I would have been about 5 years old at the time, and it was actually the very first video game I ever played, but it wasn't necessarily the game that made me fall in love with the franchise. In fact, I wasn't even really that infatuated with Kingdom Hearts when I first played it, mainly because I guess you can look at the difficulty of Kingdom Hearts 1 is a little bit higher than that of Kingdom Hearts 2 if we're just looking at the basic difficulty modes like standard. It wasn't just the actual difficulty though, it was more so the navigation, knowing what to do in KH1. For a 5-year-old at the time, yeah, the stuff does get pretty confusing. Even still to this day, when I'm doing a playthrough of KH1, I have to remind myself, oh yeah, that's where I'm going. But I feel like Kingdom Hearts 2 is a little bit more accessible, and of course, with all of the new stuff that it introduced compared to Kingdom Hearts 1, my god, was it base. While many at the time thought that Kingdom Hearts 1 was pretty damn cool, this bad boy right here completely revolutionized the series and built the expectation on what people want out of a mainline Kingdom Hearts title. This is probably why for some people Kingdom Hearts 3 was a little bit disappointing, as there were things there that Kingdom Hearts 2 did better in comparison. Now, I wouldn't go as far as to say that Kingdom Hearts 2 improved absolutely every aspect from the first. I still think that the first game has a more interesting story, and most certainly looking at its world design, it is 100 times more interesting than Kingdom Hearts 2's. But one of the most important aspects of a Kingdom Hearts game is most certainly its combat system, and this turns the combat system from about a 50 all the way up to 250. It's very obvious that Square Enix's primary focus for Kingdom Hearts 2 was the combat system. The new mechanics it introduced, like the drive form system, allowing Sora to dual-wield Keyblades and completely change up his fighting style, the limit system allowing us to now team up with different characters and perform special flashy attacks, and the famous reaction command system, which still to this day allows Sora to pull off some of the coolest stuff we've seen throughout the Kingdom Hearts series. And we know that this mechanic is finally returning in Kingdom Hearts 4. Not just those specific things, but just the general fluidity of combat in Kingdom Hearts 2 in comparison to that of 1 was just improved tenfold. Another thing that's really different about Kingdom Hearts 2 is its double world visits. For both Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 3 and all other KH games, you only visit a world once. Now, in a way, a one-world visit kind of makes for a more substantial story for that one specific world. To progress through a world story in Kingdom Hearts 2 is pretty quick because it consists of 2. But what's cool about this is the first visit, for at least looking at the Disney worlds, is focused on that Disney story. The second round of world visits was more so focused on the organization and what they're doing in that said world, having a bigger emphasis on the overarching story of the game and not so much what's happening in that Disney world. I actually really enjoyed that approach to storytelling, and it's one of the unique aspects of Kingdom Hearts 2. There is just also so many unbelievably epic and memorable moments within this game as well. Obviously, the entire Roxas prologue, upon starting KH2 for the first time back in the day, we were completely confused as to who this character was, especially if you hadn't played Chain of Memories at that point. The moments that happen with Roxas as well, whether it be him summoning Oathkeeper and Oblivion, the Twilight Thorn boss fight, the I guess my summer vacation is over, 1000 Heartless fight, the end Xemnas portions with the badass reaction commands, especially the one when Sora cuts a f***ing skyscraper in half. The handful of story bosses that made my ass purple back when I versed them as a kid, whether it be Zigbar, Zoldan, or Demix. Dying and then suddenly realizing, wait, what's this option? I'm playing as Mickey Mouse? Activating anti-form for the very first time? What has happened to our boy? Reuniting with both Riku and Kairi? And that epic final CG cutscene where Sora and Riku finally return to Destiny Islands. Yeah, so many great moments throughout this game. Honestly, some of the best throughout the entire series. Kingdom Hearts 2, for me, like I guess most Kingdom Hearts games, but this one specifically, I've got so many fond core memories of. And without this game, I honestly don't believe that I would even be in the position I'm in right now. I was truly obsessed with this game back when I was younger, and it was thanks to that obsession that led me down this path of becoming a content creator for the franchise. It's crazy to think, but this video game right here has truly shaped the current timeline I'm on. And thanks to it, I've met so many incredible people, made a lot of new friends, and has provided some incredibly amazing opportunities. The one that I think I am most grateful for is, of course, meeting Tetsuya Nomura himself. So I'm incredibly grateful for Kingdom Hearts 2. It is without a doubt my favorite video game of all time. And with it turning 20 years old, it's just signs of time is moving forward. We are getting older. But you know, like Kingdom Hearts 2, I'd like to think that most of us are aging gracefully. I would hope. You know, is aging gracefully meaning that at almost age 30 you're still screaming about your Disney RPG? Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I think so. No, actually, I know so. Also, it would be rude of me not to mention just how incredible the soundtrack of KH2 is. Kingdom Hearts 1 was pretty good. Yoko Shimomura went off, and this was at a point where she was starting to make a name for herself, but I think her most iconic work is found within Kingdom Hearts 2. I think it is the best Kingdom Hearts soundtrack overall throughout the series, even though each game has its own incredibly great piece. Kingdom Hearts 2 has just so many fantastic tracks, so much so that those tracks from KH2 have been used time and time again throughout so many of the games that have come after it, especially looking at Kingdom Hearts 3. This is very telling that KH2's soundtrack is just that good that Square Enix couldn't help but reuse it once again for the third mainline entry. Also, Sora's new design in Kingdom Hearts 2, along with his new outfit, incredibly peak. Still to this day, the Kingdom Hearts 2 outfit is the best. Even with his new Kingdom Hearts 4 outfit in the mix, while I do prefer this one over the Kingdom Hearts 3 one, KH2 Sora is the most iconic Sora. Now, I was excited for Kingdom Hearts 2 to turn 20, mainly because this game right here is the highest rated or even regarded Kingdom Hearts game throughout the entire series, right? Like, most people would consider Kingdom Hearts 2 to be the best, and even if we go over to a place like Metacritic, it is still to this day the highest reviewed Kingdom Hearts game. So this game turning 20 years old is actually a pretty big deal. Something that the official Kingdom Hearts Twitter accounts have been doing, whether it be the Japanese account or the global account for the past couple of years, is celebrating different milestones and anniversaries, and even on some of these, we'll even get a message from Tetsuya Nomura. Halloween this year, we got a brand new art from Tetsuya Nomura, which was totally unexpected. We got a post here celebrating 16 years of days. For the 23rd anniversary here, Tetsuya Nomura left a little lore drop about the Paopu fruit, which was super cool. Earlier this year, for the 15th anniversary of Birth by Sleep, Tetsuya Nomura left a pretty big write-up right here about crossroads throughout the series and their symbolic meaning. The Japanese Twitter account even celebrated Marine Day, which I've got no idea what Marine Day even is, but yay, Marine Day! So naturally, I was expecting, at the very least, both of these accounts to acknowledge Kingdom Hearts 2's 20th anniversary. They celebrated Recoded's 13th, they celebrated DDD's 12th, obviously they're gonna do 20 years for Kingdom Hearts 2, right? And maybe, just maybe, on the off chance, we'll get a little cool fun fact from Tetsuya Nomura. You know, a message from the big dog himself. Well, would you believe this? Absolutely nothing. Other than the Japanese account right here retweeting a bunch of anniversary posts, and yes, Square Enix themselves on their Japanese Twitter account did put a post up here. There is not one official post from either Kingdom Hearts accounts. Here we've got the global account. Yeah, nothing to celebrate their most successful game in the franchise, like, at all. Nothing from Nomura, no post to say, happy birthday KH2, nothing. Am I surprised about this? Like, kind of, yeah, because, like, they celebrated Marine Day. Like, what the f*** is Marine Day? No hate on the fishes or the oceans or anything. I love the fish in the oceans. Like, hell yeah, dude. Water. Without it, we wouldn't be here, so I think it's important that we celebrate Marine Day. But, like, come the f*** on, bro! This is your biggest game of all time! It's your most successful one! What are you doing?! Man. Oh, dude, it's crazy because I feel like over the past, like, couple months, bro, I've been moaning so much about, Square Enix and Kingdom Hearts because, like, it's real, it's so real. All they had to do was just put up a happy birthday, son, you're 20 years old, one more year and you can get pissed. So yeah, naturally I made my own little thing to celebrate 20 years because it's an incredibly special game, so hopefully this can account for the lack thereof. Either way though, it's crazy to think that Kingdom Hearts 2 is now 20 years old. Absolutely crazy. Time truly is an illusion. And what's even crazier to think about too is likely by the time Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out, this game will probably be around 22, 23 years old. Imagine telling that to someone back in 2005, 2006. Mentioning, yeah, you know that Kingdom Hearts 4 won't be out for like another 20 plus years, right? However, guys, that's all for today. I wanted to acknowledge this as this is a special anniversary for the series. Let me know your favorite memories of Kingdom Hearts 2 in the comment section down below. I'd love to know. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. Be sure to slippity slap that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Big shout out to my wonderful patrons and YouTube members. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and we'll talk again real soon.